How do I move? Get up. Oh.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning, with the house.
Can I run? Let me run. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
But I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Just gonna tell me the story as I get there. That's a cool mailbox.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Let me jump.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Ooh, can I go this way? I can.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
It's
But
like a
now I have
shortcut.
questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Oh no, it does. Just trees. Like plants and bugs and shit.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
A weird
As a
house.
child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
House isn't gonna eat you.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
It unlocks the back door. Peekaboo.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
This was a scary movie. That would probably be a really good place to put like a jump scare. You know, like you peek through and something just fucking scares the shit out of you. That'd probably kill me. That scare the shit out of everyone. Just crawl through the doggy door. Peekaboo. Oh. Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left.
Oh, no shit.
For the first time in years,
God.
I felt like I was home.
There's so many books.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
She keeps the children.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Oh, this is where I came in from. We have to go upstairs. We're into here. Turn on the TV. It's a cool table.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
What are those words doing? Tripping out. I already did that. Maybe here.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
So what, our library is just a catacombs?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Gregory.
As a kid, I
What
just
the
assumed
fuck?
every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Fuzzy ass bathroom. Hey.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait. Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Damn.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
And that's what the key is gonna be to, of course. To a damn book.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh. Well, that ain't just a damn book. Person.
Now it was time to find out what
I'll
my
take
mom
it
had been
back.
afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Meow. I had to be crouching. There's no way.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
It's like there's no way I'm this short.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's cool.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving,
shit.
so I looked around for something to eat.
Eat the gerbil food.
The
Carrot. Eat the chocolate. Eat the gerbil. Where's the gerbil?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
People are evil. Why the fuck do you like me in here? Oh, just escape.
I
Oh.
ate a lot of things that night.
There's still 4 more, come on.
I kept eating and eating.
No, don't eat the toothpaste. Don't do that. Oh my god. That is vile.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Eat the fish. Please let me eat the fish.
I thought about eating Christopher,
Damn
but
it.
I held back.
That would have been amazing. If she just, and then I ate the fish, and it just fucking reaches in and grabs the fish out the bowl. Let go of me!
It was a
Fucking
barn
kidnapping.
swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Come on, you can get through there. Squeeze
And
through,
suddenly,
cross, and then... Oh, you're a cat.
I
What
was a
the
cat.
the fuck am I playing? The
I tried
fuck?
to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Bitch. Oh.
Mom and Dad
I got hops.
didn't even look at me.
Come on, let me jump that. Ah, lame. What? What? I'm hungry, bitch.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Come here, bitch.
Oh, she was getting really tired.
I'm gonna eat you.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Yes, sir. I'm hungry.
I gobbled her up,
Come here, bitch. Yeah.
and suddenly, I was an owl.
Okay, this is getting out of hand.
Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
This is cool. I was not expecting this. Never seen a single thing on this game, so... Yeah, I was not expecting to be turning into fucking animals. Just because I'm hungry and so I can eat shit. Ah, I suck as an owl. I got you.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
God damn. Wow.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
No, stop it. Stop doing that. I don't think I'm supposed to spam that.
A mama rabbit.
Yoink.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
God damn this kid. She hungry as shit?
I was a shark.
Okay, what is going on? That's not where sharks are supposed to be. Get to the river. You gotta eat the fish.
I rolled off the
Oh,
cliff
shit.
and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. How do I go down? Oh, okay. Dun-dun. Dun dun dun. Fucking.
I wanted fat,
Dun 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 dun. Come on. Come on. Come here. Nope, wrong way. Come on. I'm so close to eating you. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Fuck. I'm dead. No, it's just... What's happening? I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. What the fuck? Where'd he go? What the fuck? He took my ankles. There he is. I'm never gonna catch him. Come on. Gaining on you. Come on. Mine. Mine.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
What the fuck? Why are you swimming faster now? No, you're not. No, you're swimming slow. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you.
Tight.
Bitch.
I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Ew. The fuck?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Okay then, I'm eating people now.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Come here. Yum. Move on my way.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
'Cause you was hungry. Fine. Coming for you next, Captain. Oop. Uh-oh. I was stuck. Yoink.
After the last
There we go.
passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have. So I
Now what
swam
are you?
towards it.
I have the same
I
thing.
slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went to an old pipe.
No, get off the wall. Now it's the toilet. Why are you being such a stubborn fucking tentacle bitch? Hurry up. There you
I
go.
got closer and closer.
I'm gonna eat myself. I know I'm gonna eat my gerbil. Wherever it is. Guess I can't go up there. Oh.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, that was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Interesting.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Am I a cat?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
I don't know about that one.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
This fuzzy ass bathroom.
It was a pretty big trace.
Oh, you don't say. Where does
There's a
this
secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That's cool. Yeah.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
It's not true. I guarantee you he put that camera down. Ooh, bitch. See? The fuck is the point of these stairs? To jump onto the bed? It can't be good for the fucking bed. Not at all.
knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam, come in. Dinner's ready.
Coming! But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That's not what happened. Looked like I just got slammed into the ground.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
He just tossed himself off the cliff.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Okay. I like these secret passages.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
You'll never be back.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Yeah.
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Okay.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The fuck is that? Let's go. Where's the trophy?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear! Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Come on. Damn. I was hoping to just be able to smack over all these piles of books.
Describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Ooh.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Oh.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
Let me unlock it.
She played her part beautifully.
Flank him. Flanked, bitch.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Gotta finish the kill. Watch him be like an actor or something, and it was all just like a prank. She ended up just killing someone. Where'd he go?
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Yeah.
Trying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering.
Who is it?
It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
You were wondering. The monsters had come to surprise her.
Well,
Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What the fuck?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Doom. Shut the fuck up.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Alright, where to? Anything else in here? Alright.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
I don't know where I'm going. This is this room. Calvin.
It's funny.
Gregory.
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Okay, back to the box then. Wherever that may be. I'm lost. I guess I should go to the first floor. That'd be pretty helpful for getting to the basement. You.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Okay, now, where's the book?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Damn.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Oh my god, just drank the can of fucking peaches.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Drink your peaches.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Oh. The fuck you let go of it for? Hey, cut it out.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
And then just gets hit by a train.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Let's also go get hit by that train.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
What the fuck?
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Sorry, that was way bigger. 'Cause it was. Why is like...
Now that there's only one of us left.
I don't know.
Or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. And the history you're a part of.
I just swim away. I swim away.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Is this book so like the
people in these
maybe
stories
two person
for
you're talking
what
about?
that's worth.
Oh, I'm the last one left. Well, she's the last one, or maybe two, or whatever she said.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one. Three of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Okay, Barbara Finch. What the fuck? Born October 31st, 1944. Died October 31st, 1960. Born, okay. So it's just a fucked coincidence. But maybe not. I mean, she was killed. So. Allegedly. August 26, 1952, March 31st, 2005. April 8th, 1917. Damn, he's old as shit. Oh, well, her. Whatever her name is, Edie. April 8th, 1917, December 5th, 2010. Sven, born June 15th, 1915. Died August 26th, 1964. Calvin Finch, born April 25th, 1950. Died September 23rd, 1961. Molly Finch, born December 11th, 1937. Died December 13th, 1947. Oh, gone the wrong way. Wait a minute. Died 10 years later. Died 11 years later. And then... yeah, okay, so it's just... oh, never mind.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Hold on.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
No, I don't know where to go.
Edie's side was always easier for me to
Oh.
understand.
I hate stairs.
The older I get, the more
So
I
that's down, I'm
can see
so
where
slow.
my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Wait, aren't you... I thought she said she was 17. I don't know.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Ought to be interesting then. Wherever it is. Not a book, pictures.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off. Not quite.
I'm over here, Dad.
Just need to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can hit the road.
Where is she? I can't see a damn thing. It's all blurred and I can't move anywhere else. I don't get it. Is she a propane tank? I'm gonna take a million pictures. It's like getting hit with a flashbang every damn time. And there's fucking epilepsy warning on this. What the fuck?
What?
Oh.
Perfect.
I didn't know I could zoom
It's
in.
gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
I see you.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Hey, little shit. Where are you?
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
This camera sucks ass unless it's zoomed. Oh, if I'm supposed to like take a picture of something, just like in particular, or oh, maybe it was that bird.
Aw.
I don't know.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving. Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Yes.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo. Let's see. Maybe. Or was it? Could have been.
Like I'm supposed to find it, but I don't see that happening. I don't know what else to take a picture of. Sucks. You.
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
You're the one who shot it, bitch. She said you didn't have to do it.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, what the fuck? Hey. You.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Who?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
silly.
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
I'm dead.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something. After...
That's cool. But I'm gonna have to play it later. Yeah, I get up too early in the morning. How do I stop this?